Aries, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person that's on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning subscriber, and if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so, and that way you'll get notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to be looking at some tarot cards, some oracle cards, even some personal messages. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what does not, and if you feel that any role needs to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means go ahead and flip it. Okay, well, we start this reading off with some heavy energy. We start off with the Lovers card sitting in the reverse, followed by the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and then the Five of Cups. And so right away I can see that this was a connection that was very strong, either for both of you or at least for you. But with it sitting in the reverse, and you could be dealing with a Gemini or something within Gemini season, but with it being in the reverse, this represents a very one-sided relationship. It also can represent separation. Even if you're not physically separated from this person, or it hasn't led to a complete breakup, you may feel separated from this person. It's sort of like when you're with this person, you still feel very lonely, as if you're by yourself in this relationship. There's a lot of trust issues here. There's a lot of imbalance. With the Lovers in the upright, you're talking about just an amazing connection, amazing energy. But with it in the reverse, it feels very disjointed. So at one time, this may have felt like, you know, the one, that this was a very deep bond, deep connection. But now, because of possibly trust issues, disharmony of some sort, there is a separation, whether that be physically or emotionally. With the Nine of Pentacles, it looks like there could have been somebody that was very insecure. It could have made you insecure in this relationship as well. With this showing up, it's as if somebody didn't have self-discipline. It's like they couldn't control themselves in some way. With the Nine of Pentacles, you know, it could be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. But this is somebody that really, you know, this is somebody that overindulges in the wrong things, right? Too much of anything is probably something that can turn into very negative qualities. This could have been somebody that married for money or was in a relationship for the financial gain, a gold digger. This is somebody that may have been very cheap, maybe even superficial in some way. And with the Five of Cups here, it led to a lot of sadness. This person may be feeling a lot of regret. You may be feeling a lot of regret in this situation. The Five of Cups is almost like feeling overwhelmingly lonely. I just keep getting the feeling of loneliness. It's as if you were with this person but still felt completely alone. And so there is a lot of regret here. There's a lot of sadness, a lot of emotional instability in this relationship. Let's switch cards and see if we can't get a little bit more from this deck as to what's going on in this situation. All right, we got the Hanged One, or the Hanged Man, that sits in the reverse. And when this sits in the reverse, this is really feeling like a victim. You may be dealing with somebody that kind of plays the victim card. It's almost like, when I see this card that sits in the upright, it's somebody that doesn't really think about how their actions are affecting you, only your response to their actions. So it's sort of like, how could you speak to me like that after they, you know, were disrespectful to you in some type of way? The martyr of the situation. Like, I can't believe you would be so cold to me, or you know, why aren't you talking to me when you're upset with them? Okay. We got the Three of Pentacles that sits here in the reverse. And when the Three of Pentacles shows up in this position, this is lack of support. This person, I feel one-sided. I feel very much so that this was a lonely together situation, if that makes sense. So it's as if this person wasn't playing their part in the situation. You may have felt like you were all alone trying to make this relationship work. Oh, that's too many. All right, let's get one more from this deck. I'm definitely getting the feeling this caused you a lot of pain. Wow, we get the Five of Cups again. A lot of despair, a lot of pain, feeling very much abandoned. You may have felt like this person abandoned you. Even if they're still with you, you may still feel that they are not with you, if that makes sense. I just keep getting this feeling of feeling alone, laying right next to somebody and feeling all alone. Okay, let's get one more. I just feel that I want to pull one more. Ooh, yuck. The Emperor shows up here in the reverse. Now, this is your energy, but in the reverse, this is somebody with like the nastiest, biggest ego on the planet. This is somebody that's a my way or the highway type person. This is not a very pretty energy at all. This is somebody that doesn't have respect. They don't know how to learn and understand other people's sides. This is very one-sided. That's all I feel, is very, very one-sided relationship. Let's switch decks and see if we can't get some more out of this. Then we're going to switch gears a little bit and see what they're thinking about. All right, one or two out of here. There we go. All right, the Six of Swords is sitting here in the reverse. And with the Six of Swords in the reverse, it's almost like it just couldn't go forward anymore. You may feel very stagnated in this relationship, but this is unable to move on. So either you or this person is really stuck in the thought. You may feel stuck in the relationship. You may have felt very stuck in the relationship for whatever reason that you could not leave it when you may have needed to, or you may need to right now. But this is feeling very stagnant, very stuck, unable to move on, to move forward. You may be very much so focusing on the loss, since we do have the Five of Cups here twice. And if you look at this card, they're looking at the spilled cups, not the cups back here that still have something in them. They're looking at the cups that have been spilled. So you may be really focused on all of the loss in this situation and not really seeing some of the lessons, or you know, the rejection is protection, right? And so you may be just really focused on the pain of this situation, or this person is very, very focused on regret and pain about this situation. All right, let's get a couple more from this deck. Somebody's unable to move on, whether that be physically, mentally, emotionally. Somebody is unable to move on. All right, let's get... Oh, I didn't even see that this card dropped. Okay, the Sun card is sitting here in the reverse. And, you know, when this shows up, this is really delayed problems. You know, this is... You know, the Sun card is a healing card in itself. But this is sitting in the reverse because it's almost like it brought darkness to your life. May have dimmed your light somewhat. There was no healing that was going on in this situation. You all may not have been able to heal some of the issues that presented in this relationship. Okay, let's get one more from this deck, and then I want to switch it up. I'm just really feeling a one-sidedness, selfishness, ego, arrogance. Ooh, death and rebirth that shows up. Could be dealing with the Scorpio. Something could have happened within Scorpio season. But when the death card comes up, this represents a lot of big changes. It's time to move on. It's time to transform and rebirth either yourself or love as a whole. This is a beautiful card to get. It doesn't represent, to me, it doesn't represent physical death. To me, you can see that this person has this hood on, but you see this sun that's rising in the background. So even though we had this sun that's sitting in the reverse, it looks like there is some healing going on, or there's some healing that needs to go on. So take that as that resonates for you. All right, when this person thinks about you, what do they think about? Let's get very specific. Wow, that came out quickly. Okay, we get the Knight of Cups that sits here in the reverse. And when the Knight of Cups comes up, this is somebody that really has unrealistic expectations. When this person thinks about you, it's almost like they expected you to continue to take their behaviors. Maybe they were really moody with you. Maybe you have become or were very moody with them because of the pain that you were feeling in this situation. But it really represents a lot of unrealistic expectations on somebody's behalf. And with this being, what do they think about when they think about you? I think that they unrealistically believe that you were never going to go anywhere, that you were never going to abandon them, you were never going to leave the situation. I feel very much so that there was a great deal of love in which that you offered, and with this Five of Cups showing up twice, it's almost like this person took your cups of love and just spilled them over like they were nothing. Okay? And that's really a jerk thing to do, and especially if this person is still thinking that way. Wow. Okay. What else do they think about when they think about you? Okay. All right, we get the 8 of coins that shows up here. And when this shows up, this is all about enjoying your employment. You may have been very focused on your job, a project, a hobby, your career of some sort. Maybe you were really, truly enjoying what you do, or you are starting something new. So this person may be watching you grow and develop in some type of way, in some type of passion that you have. You're rebuilding yourself. Ooh, strength shows up. Leo card. So could be dealing with the Leo or something within Leo season. But when the strength card shows up, this is giving yourself self-love. This is having self-respect and the courage to stand up for yourself. And so this person may now be seeing you in this beautiful light, because you are starting to find your light again. For what was dimmed at one point, the pain that kind of was brought into your home, it looks like you are healing, or at least this is how this person sees it. What else does this person think about when they think about you? They may be the ones that are in regret now with that 5 of Cups showing up. Too many. All right, we're going to get a couple more from here. What do they think about? All right. We got the 6 of Cups. Somebody's feeling nostalgic. The 6 of Cups is all about wanting to go back to the time when there weren't those bad memories, right? Maybe they want to present a gift to you. This person is thinking about you in very nostalgic ways, missing you. And that really lines up with that 5 of Cups coming out twice as well. Having regrets and really missing your energy, missing who you were to them. All right, we get the King of Cups that sits in the reverse. And this is very interesting because this can represent somebody that's emotionally manipulative or abusive in some way. So with this coming out as to what they think about, they may think that you've gotten really cold with them. Okay, that now you don't have nice things to say to them. You don't have nice things to say about them. When before you may have really put them on a pedestal that was very high. All right, one more. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, listen, they believe that it's coming around for you, that, you know, the tables are turning for you, that you've got good luck coming your way. There's good fortune, that things are really starting to change for you. Now, I don't know if this person is watching you, if you're still in contact with this person, but it looks like they are seeing you really grow inside, really build your own self-love up, work on yourself, work on your employment, your career, some type of project, and really that things are turning in your favor. I just want a few. When you think about them, what do you think about? And then we'll flip over to our oracle cards. I think we definitely got enough. I'm just curious, what do you think about when you think about them? Oh, that came out amazing. All right, we get the 3 of Wands that comes up here. Now, with the 3 of Wands, it's as if you wanted teamwork with them. You wanted to work with them, and you may still want to work with them. There just may need to be some growth. And we can't say that doors are closed forever, because somebody could come back with changed behaviors. But this also can represent expansion and traveling. And so when you think about them, you may think about times in which you all traveled together. But this also could represent you moving away from them. Okay? What else? Okay, too many. Okay, lots. You got lots that you're thinking about with this person. So let's get just a few more. All right, 9 of Chalices, or the 9 of Cups that sits here in the reverse. You know, this represents, you know, I just feel like you felt like this person was really greedy. Okay, they may have caused you to gain weight, and weight doesn't always have to be physical. It could be emotional and mental weight as well. So when you think about this person, what once was kind of a wish fulfillment or dreams coming true just turned into an absolute nightmare. One more. It's as if you were together and then everything just fell apart. Let's get one more. They're really coming out in big stacks here. All right. These two came out together. I'm going to hold on to them. We've got, oh man, the 5 of Cups again, along with the Lovers. And so, again, Gemini is the Lovers card. You could be dealing with something in Gemini season or Gemini. But with these two coming out together, you really felt like this was your person. This was somebody that you cared about very, very much. And they broke your heart with that Five of Cups. They took the love in which you were giving so freely to them, and they just trashed all over it. All right, I think we got enough out of the tarot. Let's move to some oracle cards and get some more additional messages for you. Now, these could be messages about this situation. They could be messages for you and your healing journey. I'm so very sorry that you went through such pain. The Five of Cups coming up 3 different times with 3 different decks really represents a lot of pain. All right, these 3 cards came out together. I'm going to read this one first. We've got the Coffin card. Now, the Coffin card came out in the reverse, and when it's in the upright, it's kind of like the Death card, right? Endings bring new beginnings. And with it sitting in the reverse, it's as if you're like, no, I don't want a new beginning, okay? Or these cards could be telling you that a new beginning is not the right thing to do right now. There really needs to be changed behavior. If there's so much pain, so much sadness, so much loneliness that shows up here, what if this person presents again, what exactly is going to be different is really the question when I see that card. We've got the Sword and the Rose and then the Abundance card. I think that you're realizing now with this Sword and the Rose card, this is all about having clarity, having a revelation, you know, really standing in your power. And when you stand in your power, you will be the one that is very abundant. Abundance will come to you, happiness, maybe even absolution in some type of way. But this is very beautiful in the sense of, listen, the sword sometimes can cut, but this is a beautiful rose that has bloomed. And I really feel like you are in the process of blooming. And sometimes we have to go all the way to the bottom just so we can rebuild ourselves the way that we need to. All right, let's get some from this deck. A couple more messages. That one wanted to stick out. New love, child, honey, boo, yes, honey. New love is on the horizon. This is beautiful. This is a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And so you may be feeling some type of new love, or this person may know that you're in a new type of love. But this is really beautiful because this really shows that you are willing to open up. And if you haven't had a new love present, be open to the fact that a new love could present, and it may not leave you in this particular feeling. This may be the new love that really lifts you up. If you look here at this card, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, there's angels all around her, or the little baby cherubs, right? And really that's saying that there's some type of divine connection in which either is going to present or has already presented to you. A reward of sorts from the pain that you went through. Okay, let's get 2 more from here. Okay, whoa. And those 2 came out. That's funny. All right. So we have a romantic feelings and then give your relationship a chance, both sitting in the reverse. I think you are done. And if you're not, then these cards are saying maybe it's time to step away from the romantic part of this and really focus on yourself. All right, let's get a soulmate manifest card. Just one. I like soulmate manifest, especially with that new love that's sitting up here on the board. So, all right, we have, and where does the power come from? It comes from within. So understand that the power, in order to move past this and really grow, it has to come from within you. That means that you have to really learn forgiveness. And when you learn forgiveness, that means that you have learned the lessons of the situation. When you learn the lessons, forgiveness is all yours. So you may need to work on some forgiving here. And I know that's easier said than done, but forgiveness is learning what it is that this relationship taught you so that you can be stronger in that new love. Okay. All right, I want a Fairy Temple Oracle card. I'm feeling it, so let me just pull one, and then we're going to do some personal messages for you. At the end, I'll do one more Oracle card just for you, and it's a Sacred, I think it's Sacred Heart. Let me just... Sacred Rebels Oracle, sorry. So Fairy Temple Oracle, let's get just one. These are beautiful cards. Which is why I want to... Okay. Wait a minute. We got 2, and I'm going to take them because these are messages for you. All right, we have the Sing Song. Now, this is all about vocalizing, communicating, and chanting. This is all about... You know, what mantras are you speaking to yourself? What words are you speaking to yourself on a daily basis? You know, speak very positively to yourself. You are not the reason for any failure. It looks like we've got a lot of ego that came here, a lot of one-sidedness, a lot of selfishness. So don't sit in the blame game situation. Make sure that you are speaking to yourself very positively and very lovingly. All right, that's a beautiful card to get. And then we have vision. This is visualize, imagine, and foresee. Now, sometimes, again, you have to fall to your knees in order to foresee the success that is in front of you, whether that be with a relationship or anything in your life. But you must be able to see where it is that you want to go. What is it that you truly want in a relationship? Because if you know what you truly want in a relationship, then when a new love approaches, you will know if it's worth the investment into that new relationship. Beautiful, beautiful cards. All right, let's get some personal messages. These are for you first. Then we're going to do a poem. And then we're going to get some messages from this person to you. Okay, stop thinking so much and start acting. Listen, you can sit and think and think and think, but time is ticking, ticking, ticking as well. So make sure that you're doing what you need to do, whether that be healing, whether that be a new project, going back to school, whatever the case may be. This says too stubborn and too rigid to see blessings clearly. Now, this could be making sure that you're not too stubborn and stuck in the pain of this situation, that you no longer believe in new love. But this also could be saying, listen, you got to stop thinking so much about this person because they didn't even see the blessing that they had right in front of them. Okay. It says show up fully. You need to show up for yourself. It doesn't matter who else shows up for you as long as you are showing up for you. Everything else will fall into play as long as you do that. Never abandon you. Okay. Let's get, wow, that came out beautifully. Love is in the air, honey. Yes, yes, yes. Love is in the air. I love it. Now, this love could be a new love, or it could just be love for yourself. And I'm hoping that it's both for you. But definitely, it must start here. You cannot find true love until you have found love for yourself. And love yourself every single day as much as you possibly can. Now, that doesn't mean sit in your ego. It means to have boundaries that are healthy, not only with other people, but with yourself. It means speaking love to yourself, kind words to yourself. It says get out of your own way. Don't let yourself get in here and restrict yourself from growth and transformation. One more. Oh, okay. All of them came. I'm keeping them. We have believe in actions regardless of words. Now, this is what I said before. It doesn't always mean that things are over. Somebody can come back with changed behaviors, and that may be worth it. So you must believe in actions. Words can be very, very pretty, especially narcissists who love to love bomb, and they can really schmooze with their words. So be sure that you're watching actions. It says you are elevating, baby. You are elevating. Yes. Do you feel it? Drop me a comment and let me know, do you feel that elevation? I'm telling you, sometimes you get knocked to the ground. You get your love kicked over. Remember these 5 of Cups that are kicked over? Sometimes your love gets kicked over to force you to elevate spiritually and emotionally and mentally. We've got Pisces. So you could have a new Pisces approaching. There could be something upcoming in the Pisces season. All right, let's get a poem. Okay. Let's get a poem. Well, it's a poem excerpt. It's not the whole poem, but these are my poems, or at least pieces of my poems. Too many. All right. We've got dehydrated, number 6. I am dehydrated, and my tears appear as dry dust over invisible streaks, always climbing other people's mountains, but failing to seek out my own peaks. Child, it's time for you to focus on you. Have you given and given and given so much that you failed to give to yourself? Maybe in this relationship or maybe in life in general. But honey, you're dehydrated. It's time to hydrate yourself. Give yourself that love. Give yourself the motivation. The same support that you have given other people. Give it to yourself. All right. With all that said, let's find out what this person would want to say to you if they could. I'm talking about without their pride, without their ego, without any of that negativity showing up, what does this person really want to say to you? It says, I don't say I love you out of habit. It's a reminder that you're the best thing to ever happen to me. So listen, this person may be really feeling that regret right now, and really understanding what you were to their life. It says, if nothing lasts forever, can I be your nothing? Wow. Is this a love bomber that you're dealing with here? Somebody that says all the right things in the beginning, but their behaviors never match up with their honey. Because there's some real love bomby type stuff, like that real sappy type stuff. It says, I love you because the entire universe conspired to help me find you. Child, is this somebody that drops lines that they got out of some book somewhere? Or some love movie or some love song? Actions, honey. You need actions. But let's get a little bit more of their words. I just want to see how schmoozy they're going to get. Oh, man. This person might reach out to you and be so loving. It says, I couldn't face your judgment, and so I ran. Ran like a coward. Hey, they might be regretting that running now. Their legs have gotten tired. And come back and schmooze you a little bit. Watch out for love bombing. If you don't know about narcissist love bombing, look it up. There's tons of videos about it if you're dealing with one or you think you might be. It says, the memory of us haunts me. There you go. There you go. We got some regret that's sitting on the table. Wow. It says, I need you. This needs to end. So this person wants a separation of some sort to end. I'm in love with you. So they may be really realizing their feelings now, but it might be too late. If you're a cross watcher, you know, let your actions speak, not your words. I have so many regrets. Well, that's why we see so many Five of Cups that shows up here. Five of Cups is looking at all the cups that have been spilled. It says, give me your hand, I dream about you. So these came out together. So this person may be dreaming about coming forward, talking to you, wanting to hold you close to them again. All right, let's get two more. What does this person want to say? Wow. You know what? I'm going to take them all. They all came out in a big bunch. All right, let's see. It says, I never expected to fall in love, but I'm so glad I did. It hurts me how you speak to me, so you might be a little bit cold now. It says, I was a hypocrite. I'm growing up because of you, and get it going already. All right, now I did say I want to do a Sacred Rebels Oracle. This is a message for you. So let's get one Sacred Rebel Oracle, and then we will close this reading out for you. You know, let me know how you're growing, how you're healing. If you got a new love, let us hear about it. All right. Okay, let's grab one here for you. All right, it says, be the hunter, not the hunted. I know that's right, honey. Okay? You go out here in this life and go after what you want. Okay? You don't have to be the one that is being hunted as the prey. And what I mean by that is, I just keep feeling maybe a little bit of some narcissism or maybe a personality disorder where this person tried to manipulate. They know how strong and powerful you are. And so that means you need to be on the hunt for what you truly want. Don't wait for it to come to you. You manifest. You start focusing on what it is that you want and working towards it. All right, well, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out again.